Hi, this is Multi-Topic Talk. Welcome to this new video. Today we cover a fake mental power deck. I call it a fake mental power deck because only a few cards do rely on mental power. Hell yeah. I decided to make that deck only to see if I could mix things up and make mental power relevant again. So let's do this. I hope everyone will enjoy. Take some notes. Let's do this. Hell yeah. This wannabe mental power deck is wind and earth. There is also a bit of fire splashed into it, and you will see what card exactly. So I run loss. I run floating, and floating is 3 times. I also run intellectual strategy, this one to a draw later in the game, because trust me, I will get 8 or more. And this one is one of the few cards that actually use the mental power battle mechanic, which is very fun. This is one of the few cards in this deck that actually wants to do that. Next stop is the Stone Council, because it has the 3 colors of this deck. Next up, Chogi Match. So, at some extent, this may be one of my victory condition. It's not the only one, because I know a dog turned 0 can shut that card down, but it's there nonetheless, and it's very enjoyable. Next up, I also have 2 other loss over here for a total of 12 mission. Next up, concentration. Classic immune jutsu response to something I don't like. Next up is slap, because I got a few ninjas with high power, and this is a very enjoyable card when you play several colors. Hydro pump. Staple. It's something that you can splash in any wind deck, and it will always be very, very helpful. Vacuum Blade. It's just a negate that buff your ninja a bit more. Vacuum Bullets, because I got a lot of turn 3 or more, and this is a very enjoyable jutsu, so this is why I run that one 2 times. I only have 2 copies. Maybe I would run 3 if I had a third one. Next up, Chichishima. So this is one of the few cards that actually relies on mental power. It's more of a support card than anything else. It's also for the color because it's wind, so it's something you can really like to just add to your deck. Next up, Shio, one of my favorite Earth Ninja. She has 2 mental power. She lets you draw 1 and return a card to the top of your deck. And now, another card that actually rely on mental power, the 2 kids. I could run more of these 2, but I don't feel the need to. As I said earlier, I don't want that fake mental power deck to rely too much on mental power. I do like mental power a lot, and you will see why later on, but yeah. Kakashi Atake Boyhood. You will see why. And this is one of the few fire cards splashed into that deck. Very enjoyable card. I run 2 of these because I like space. Tenten. So Tenten is a staple when you run a Earth deck, I believe. It's so good. In your start phase, you basically discard 1 to draw 1 on top of your draw step. So you just draw a lot. I run 3 Tenten. We also run 1 of that Sakura. You may wonder why. Look at the mental power. She has 3. Look at her effect. You can exchange cards, which is very fun. It's somewhat of a defensive deck because then you get to choose what card you don't really need, and you just place them on top. And if the opponent earns any battle reward, you will just get rid of cards you don't want. Next up, Yoshino, another ninja among a few that relies a lot on mental power. Chikimaru Nara, that one is very fun. We also run the Kage Submit one because of the colors. Look at that. Amazing card. Ino Yamanaka. Because I want to get my ninjas. I want to be ready. I want to get what I want. Next up, Sakura Runo Reliance. A bit of healing power. That's also the only Sakura in the game that has a fire symbol, which is very interesting. She has mental power 3, and my leaf ninjas are stronger because of her. Interesting, right? I like this card so much. I wished I had more than just 2 copies of her. Trust me. Shikaku, the last card that relies on mental power, as a mechanic. So look at that. Look at that. Oh, he also relies on mental power, but here's the thing. He's more of a plus. I'm immune to your jutsus, buddy. Look at that. Kakashi, Take, Reliance. Look deeper into it. You get to give a gold coin. If you got Sakura, it's 2 gold coin. All of your Leaf Ninja gets +1 mental power, and most of the deck is Leaf. Outside of 2 cards, they are all Leaf. So you're guaranteed to have like bunch of mental power just because you're Leaf. And look at that. It's very easy to reach 12 mental power with all of the buffs. So it's just another win condition. I recycle my jutsus in my mission. I like that a lot, right? And the final card. This Azuma gives 2 extra mental power to all of your people. And guess what? With Kakashi, it's amazing. It's also a win condition. Because I got jutsus, you know? I got jutsus. And I recycled them. So this was my fake mental power deck. I do like the idea a lot. Good draw power. Good recycling stuff. So yeah, that's my deck.